we're taking a quick taxi ride to head to talk number 2. Good morning, Joseph. I'm Zora, and I'm an expat living in Hong Kong, and I study aging and longevity, and that's why I'm headed to talk about it. And we can talk about it for the next 5 minutes because it's going to be like a 5-minute cab ride before I get there. And today's talk is featuring Angie Turani, who's an expert on stress management. I'll be talking about maybe changing your perspective on stress, right? And that's going to be my positioning. And then we have Neelam Harjani, who is going to talk about breathing and show us some techniques on how to do that. Guys who are just popping in right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your stress level? 1 is like totally chilled, I'm zen, no stress at all, and 10 is like I've had it up to here, I need to see somebody right now because I'm freaking out. One of my stress busting tips, I've got anti-aging recipes. Actually, you can go download them now on hackmyage.com. And I've got my green shake here, but I've got a stress busting one also in that list of anti-aging smoothies. So you're more than welcome. Hey, Paul, you got a 3. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's really good for your weight loss efforts. I know you're trying to do that. So, in fact, stress, well, a lot of high stress people actually have very high cortisol levels, and that cortisol loves fat, right? And it's hard to burn fat when you're stressed out. It's my green shake. Oh my gosh. Now, I can't drink this in the cab. Cab drivers in Hong Kong are like kind of crazy. It's hard to like drink and eat or consume anything. In fact, it's actually get kind of sick in the car. So I think I'm going to put my smoothie away. But anyways, guys, any quick questions on stress and how do you manage it? Actually, I want to know, Paul, you're low stress, so how are you managing your stress levels? 7 and 3 years old, you'll never be stress-free. Well, no one will be stress-free. And in fact, it's not really good to be stress-free because it's a little bit of stress, mild to moderate stress, that actually pushes us to perform, pushes us to move forward, makes us interesting people, right? It gives us challenges. So my positioning is, yeah, maybe I don't want to take out the stress, because if I have a totally stress-free life, it's kind of boring, right? Hey, Lori. But if it gets too high, then we got to learn how to manage that stress and lower it a little bit. And I think the key is managing stress. Lori, how do you manage stress? You've got three kids. They're already older now, right? Girls, and yeah, stress. How do you deal with that? That is my question. How are you managing? I have tons of hobbies to go along with working out and eating better. Yes. Exercise lowers stress. My one tip. Oh, you have 1 girl. Oh, I thought you had 3 kids. So my one tip that I'm giving away today in this talk that I think is really cool. I'm glad I don't have 3 kids. Oh, you did. Sorry about that. You only have 1 girl. Okay. So the smog is pretty bad in Hong Kong. Yes, that's not very good for extended lifespan or health span for that matter. I'm almost at my destination, but my one tip is to laugh. Laughing to lower stress. 20 minutes of laughing is about equivalent of 20 minutes of exercises in terms of lowering your stress levels. So that's pretty cool. So that means, yeah, that's a license to go look at YouTube and go find a cat video. Scratching saying you're done. Yes, I know, Lori. Yeah, my daughter's graduating tomorrow. I gotta bring out the tissues. And but that's a good kind of stress. I'm really proud that she's graduating and she's moving on. It's been very difficult for me as a mom to let go. I think the combination of having the last child flee the coop, premenopause, and transition in my life. She's ready to head to Cali. Head back. She's never been there. Like, she's only been there for vacation, but she's never actually lived there. My kids are half American, half French, never lived in the US, never lived in France. So they're quite excited about having the Americana life. And oh gosh, why do we have these bots? It is stressful. My only child is leaving in August. Oh my God, I can imagine. My first child, I only have two, that was okay. Like, that was hard, but I dealt with it. And I felt like I dealt with it, and it was okay because I had my second one. Hey, how are you, Nabraf? How are you? Hey, Anand. I'm already at my destination. I'm gonna have to cut you guys out because I gotta do my talk. Yes, hi, Lito. Okay. So, anyways, guys, I gotta pay the cab. Take care. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you want to continue following and learning more about how to extend your human health span, then you're more than welcome to follow. So, you look like your mom. Cool. Thank you. Take care. Bye.